Good morning, lovelies. This is a pre-recording for a morning that I have a hard time moving. So I don't know what day it is. I don't know what cycle we're in, and I'm not worried about it. This is a pre-recording daily devotional because occasionally I have mornings that I feel good enough that I can do more than one daily devotional. I get kind of enthusiastic, but also because some mornings I know that I am underwhelmed about the whole thing called life. That's why daily devotions are important to me, is that I do them regardless of whether I feel good or not, but whether or not I record them is a totally different thing. And Aster, are you okay? This morning, I didn't do a live, but I've done my personal daily devotionals, and now I'm feeling a little bit better, so I thought I would record one or two today to kind of just get ahead of whatever may come in the future. So whatever day it is, the day is Firefly. The day is Firefly. Whatever day it is, we are on Firefly. Inspired and fantastic yet fleeting, the Firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the Firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is a Firefly energy behind every poem, every song, every invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support your precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates, brainstorms. When out of balance, burnt out, feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem, draw a picture, paint something, be creative. That's awesome. Kind of suits today. Okay, today we're using Kuan Yin 23, Anchor to Fly. You dream of taking flight, of living with a heart free to soar, your whole being unfettered by restraint as you rise up to meet your destiny. You yearn to experience the next exhilarating level of your life, something even more beautiful, wonderful, and uplifting than what has been. And so you shall. I am here to help anchor your growth so that your highest aspirations can be seated in this earthly world, transforming your hopes into reality, ensuring practical success for even your most transcendent, spiritually inspired visions. Trying to escape the world by hovering above it doesn't help us or bring our dreams to life. Fantasies, where the mind takes flight, can become seeds of truly inspired ideas. Well, that suits our Firefly theme. But to transform those inspirations into reality, we need to be grounded. What this means is putting time and effort into taking practical steps towards our goals. This does not include attempting to control the timing of how and when events in your life unfold. It does include completing tasks to the best of your ability and consciously choosing to let go if we find we are trying to force something to happen. Trusting in the loving genius of a great, benevolent universe that wants our divine fulfillment to manifest. When we do everything within our power to succeed whilst dropping all attachment, we are grounded and we can fly successfully. Without the effort, we waft away from Earth like a lost kite. Without detachment, we cannot rise from the Earth. We become weighted down by distrustful need to control. We need the combination of effort and letting go with trust to become anchored enough to fly truly. Your heart is ready for this unconditional trust and this sense of lightness, freedom, and joy. Have confidence in yourself and your work, in what you are capable of doing in the physical world. The desires you wish to manifest are placed in your heart for a good reason. To bring them to life requires that you use all your skills and abilities. Don't pull back from the challenge of the growth. You are capable of success. You just need to keep applying yourself to the practical manner of taking one step after another. You are about to reach a new level. You may soon feel like you're flying. This is good, but make sure to stay grounded, humble, and practical in your day-to-day pursuits. This will help you fly further for longer. So this is the blessing of the day in the book. I call upon the blessings and protections and intervention of Kuan Yin, who loves me without condition. Bless me with your wild grace to dig deep and reach high as I manifest my destiny. I trust in the laws of the natural world and understand the process of growth. I am grounded and anchored to the earth, so many types of beauty can come to life through my body and soul. Through your divine grace and my own free will, so mote it be. You know, I think that's pretty applicable. I think I talk about this a lot, where I'm going to go a little sideways to go straight forwards on this, but Firefly, creative energy, it's brief, it's luminous, and it's really important to be creative. And then Kuan Yin, be grounded and you can fly. Be grounded in reality, be grounded in your goals and desires, and your dreams will come true. I think both of those cards are quite applicable to things that I talk about all the time, which is we are beautiful spiritual entities and we're so creative. We have all this creative potential. We have all of this connection potential with each other as entities. We can connect to each other. We can connect to spirit. We are multidimensional entities, and we spend so much time, and I find this all the time in clients, that we find all these clients that are wanting to be more and more spiritual, but then they don't anchor it in the real world. They don't anchor it in the now. They don't bring themselves into a grounded place. And it's interesting, you know, like I have at least, oh goodness, so many different kinds of grounding exercises that I have worked with people on, and learning and practicing Body of Nine as a practitioner and learning to identify has given me the ability to help people find where their activation is in their body and help them ground from a physiological perspective, like help their actual body ground rather than it be just a mental exercise. Because the mental exercises are important. The most important tool you have in your arsenal, I've talked about it over and over and over again, is your mind. Whatever you put in your mind is yours. Nobody can take that away from you. You know, generationally, we've had immigrants come to the States and tell their kids, get an education, take advantage of the educational opportunities here, because nobody can take that from you. And there's value in that statement. And I've talked about power of mind. I've talked about mind discipline, being disciplined in your mind. And the discipline of your mind, when anchored in the discipline of your body, your connection to your body, what you put in your body, how you treat your body, how you care for your body, how you are connected to earth through your body, no matter who you are as a spiritual entity, whether you come from alien planets, multidimensional, far on the other side of the universe entity. It doesn't matter if you're from far away or you are an entity that's from here. No matter where you're from, where you feel like you're from, you're here now. And your experience is anchored in the physical body. Whether you like it or not, it is. And as consciousness develops, as people grow, as people learn to have healthy communities and healthy relationships in this world, we have a growing divide. We have those that are trapped in a fear cycle, and we have those that have stepped outside of that fear cycle as much as they can, but they're still here. Like, we're all still in this together. And this shift means that when you're grounding, if you know how to ground through your physical body, it just gets easier. And the mental exercises, the mental power of mind, is somewhat a mind over matter type experience, but it's also body and mind in cohesion. The true transformation of how we connect to our body is through power of mind, is through what people think of as mind control. But it's your mind power, your connection to the most powerful tool you own, that gains access to the multiple layers and access of your body. You know, I remember hearing phrases back many years ago where they started using the phrase body, mind, spirit, body, mind, spirit, body, mind, spirit. And I used to think, well, that's a real fascinating trifecta you've got there. And if body, and I would argue it's mind, body, spirit, in many ways. And for some people it's mind, spirit, body. And for some people it's body, mind, spirit. Some people it's spirit, body, mind. You know, like it kind of depends on where your growth process is. But when I look at Firefly and I look at this particular card in our drawing today, I look at the power of your mind, your ability for your mind and body to come in transformation, cohesion, with knowing where your activation is in your body and learning how to ground through that natural activation. Every body has one. Some people, when they go along the spiritual journey, they learn to activate multiple of them. But if you know what your natural body, like the body you were born with, what its natural activation is, you can learn to harness the transformation of your mind and your body's connection. You can then learn how to activate all 9 with intention. There's very specific body movements that go with that, ironically. I love how the ancient Chinese managed to keep alive so much of this knowledge, where in Western culture it just kind of got lost. And it's been hidden in plain sight for eons. When those two things come into a cohesive connection, for lack of a better term, a transformative connection, and you have learned not only how to ground and activate through your natural center, you can start activating with intention all the other body connections and activations. You can learn to ground through all of them with intention. You can learn to take that energy and stack it in combinations. You can learn to flow up and down that column within your body with intention and connection. And each one of those opens up a multidimensional connection between you in this physical manifestation and your higher self. That potentiality you wrote in your blueprint, that vibrational connection, that vibrational activation that is your potentiality that you wrote into your blueprint, your story in the matrix. Pick a way you want to say it, it does not matter. Brief and luminous. The Firefly is a really good symbol for when you activate and you're able to get that energy going and you can bring forward things from your higher consciousness into this world and share it with other people in an authentic way. And each person's journey brings another piece of the puzzle that we're all missing. I have a piece, but you have a piece. You, whoever you are that's watching this, you have a piece of that puzzle. None of us can do this alone. None of us. There is no master guru out there that has all the answers. They just don't. And if somebody tries to tell you that, please just walk away. Because their fear and their ego have put them in a place where they want to take the power of your mind away from you. They want to take your ability to participate in the story of your blueprint and your participation in this. They want to take that away from you. And they want to take on that from you. And none of us should be giving up our participation points in this life. That does not serve any of us. if anything, our participation points, if you want to call it that, like how we participate, should be for each other, with each other, and as community. So have a beautiful day, my friends. Firefly and grounding so that you can achieve what it is that you were looking for. Use your power of mind, your connection to your body, mind, spirit. Nurture your mind. Ask questions. Don't give somebody your power. Participate. Participate in your life. Participate with community. You're beautiful and you're luminous and you're amazing. Have a beautiful day. Blessed be.